redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
All right, Mahomes Jackson scored a touchdown then.
Here we go, here we go. Ricky, plant. Got one.
Throwing on first down. Love. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. Back to throw. Love. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. That one covers 29 yards. First down. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
He did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Please still be right here. Please have no one guarded. Please, please.
Love going for it all. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Love. He's going to go up top for the end zone. The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And the 11-year veteran
like you just said that very bold.
And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive.
I'm going to rewatch the stream, and I'm going to go to this ball.
To the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
It's not that deep, Justin.
I'm finna downgrade Denzel Ward. I'm finna Denzel.
Girl, on stream. Somebody get that. Not without me. What is wrong with y'all?
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Going for the deep ball.
That's
caught inside the 20.
He caught that. Alright. Alright. That was a fluky TD. That was a fluky TD right there.
As they have now chopped this lead down to 3. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go,
I ain't gonna lie, that was
look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Bounced off his head.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
You now notice that?
And with a marker down,
bro,
he's up
please don't say a
the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. Yeah, this is going to put them back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
She removed the heart and then out of the back.
From the gun, Love. Got it over man. It's Michael Gallup. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10, Love. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead,
not what I
second
paid
down.
for, EA.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Grown man, be in the play.
A couple more downs to
Grown man.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. 1:58 left to play. 2 we hit halftime. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
the coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
To throw on second down. Love. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Samson Abukum. He brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. Throwing on 3rd and long. He's got the connection.
He didn't even want to catch that for real.
It's on the ground. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other
Whoa,
way.
what just happened? Hold on now.
41-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. On 4th down, Love. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get to field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you call multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run a mid-order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Uh-oh, free agency challenges are out.
Gone. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. Looking again in the direction of Woods, and it's 3rd down.
Stop coming.
Wow. Wow. Do you realize you're still on screen?
So
I think Mike and them are in a different
that
party.
has them staring at a
They
3rd
are.
and 10.
Why are they in a different party?
I don't know.
From the gun, here's gone. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted.
Invite, buddy.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
All right, please don't call me that.
Who's I just hit those? Oh, my bad. He called you. He's really in a private party.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know, I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to the second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
Actually, not promised. I'm killing myself tonight.
Take it in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
No balls.
And you say no ball? What is wrong with y'all? You not gonna do it for me? All right.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Ricky D-Rex, that's all in my Luigi those stuff. Sending you back to the baby, niggas know what's up. Chop the game with a lot on man. It's a typical nigga, I ain't got no plan. I'm a freshman man, stay with the cash to the extra chain. Beating the game, but that's all right. Gonna give my club next door.
He's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A very solid gain of 27. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. This is caught by Antonio Brown. Give him 9 there for the first down completion.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available, put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation. Take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh my God! I thought he would have called.
You gotta be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield and stand in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Who you playing, Ron?
Throwing again.
Are you winning?
Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by John Johnson.
Oh my God.
Near the 30-yard line. We're holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10.
I don't care.
At their own 28-yard line. The first down run with Gurley, good for only about 3. It's 2nd down now. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Again they run with Gurley. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
It's complete. This is Todd Gurley. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion.
Just like that. Just like that. Mike Bolton.
On first down, it's gone. Fires one incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after.
Why was
And
it
that'll bring up
inaccurate?
second down.
The struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word
That's an
poise
tackle, right?
printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminated.
All right, ready, Moss? Get ready.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
What is these routes, baby? Oh, my God.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Like what? What
Now
are
go.
you be saying, bro? Bro, I got stuck.
Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself,
Nobody cares.
actors
Nobody
always say,
cares.
what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure to catch, and
Like
the
that's
down
what you
marker
say?
back to 1.
I was just joking.
No, you wasn't.
If you really didn't get the last lot, you never want to bring up a child.
Tighten down. There you go.
On first down, it's Gurley. Heck of a move, man. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. They run, it's Gurley. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 42.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Yeah, tired.
Body roll, race roll. Think a bitch street races.
Imagine.
With 17, who's he?
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Doing big things, you know, never saying nigga this playing
Tired.
things called big teams and I can't
Goes
say
now,
but
it's the
16.
They got him in. It's Woods. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Goff hitting Woods for a Rams first. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Terrence felt that. Yeah, Terrence felt that. Yeah, they cost TK.
Alright.
Goff now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Hey, Haywood!
Out of the gun. Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now it's gone. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
I'm just doing the
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long.
What is wrong with that?
Goff now looking to throw. And Woods has it complete. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
And this is good. He got
look
just
at that
enough to
lane.
clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. You talk about a big kick under pressure in the 4th quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him, but also remember, if they miss that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield, so they had to be very confident that he was going to put that one through the post.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2.
I like the birds, man.
Once they threw the
Don't got no
interception
love.
and finish off the drive,
Oh,
that does them no good to go back to
God,
the
do you
good one
get
going.
it?
No.
Finish things off. That's the only way you can get
He's
it done.
high
One play
like a
has him up
bird.
past the 40
Then he said,
already, and
man,
another 1st and
bird
10.
man. Then he said, but don't got no lugs. Birdman got the lugs shoes.
Taken down, but nobody gets into territory.
Please, it's
11
people watching
yards
my
and a Cowboy
screen.
first
What is
down.
wrong with
Well,
you?
partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size,
These bars,
this
they're on
intensity
my brain.
usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few
You have a
quarters,
brain?
oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
You gonna call, bro? You just vibing.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Wait, what did he say?
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match.
told me
The
to
person
stop.
is on his heels
Listen,
and absorbing
he said a lot
blows
wrong.
is having a tough time. That's
Make
what's
it
happening to the
move.
defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching.
Like,
And there's
what's
another
wrong
first
with
down
you?
run right there.
Now Elliott. Fighting
Jesus
forward.
Christ.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Threw Jalen Ramsey. Wait, was that Jalen Ramsey? Just threw it. Y'all hear something? I hear a wannabe depressed one.
And he'll get in.
He scored. Y'all
Touchdown,
just
Cowboys. Amari Cooper, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead.
Buckle up top.
Can't even pick
Here we go
nothing.
now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
You see what I signed on your thing?
The LA offense, Reddick's drive. And fortunate about that,
and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
No, he just got burnt on 146. Oh, my God.
They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Let's go, Todd Gurley. Let's get it. Cap EA. Loving the cap.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are once again going to retake the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
This certainly feels like they were wanting to go for 2, but weren't really sure they should go for 2. Do we, don't we, do we, don't we? And guess what ends up happening?
5-yard penalty.
That's right. Now you probably line up and kick the extra point.
So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3.
Ric Flair. 57 Mike 57. Let's go.
Goff now to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
In my own internet sales.
Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Today it is.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. Well, that's a good first step, but several steps still to go.
They still have time for the possible game-winning field goal. Time for them to be quick and hurry at the same time.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. The Dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. First down run with Elliott going to go for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Let's go.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And they're going to be he's set up down around the 15-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. First down carry by Elliott. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Gano now to add the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And with time a factor here, late, they'll just take a knee and they'll put it 25.
Anyway,
no, stop being weird.
well, it's cute. What can I say?
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. As the offense handled it. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Randy Gregory in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Yeah, just stop.
Now gone. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up third down.
Robbie Rich, the box, 13 seconds.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now it's gone. He's going to let it fly.
Crazy party almost caught it.
Incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game.
In the stream, this booty, ooty.